Hello, this is Bill with Advice PC Group, here to go ahead and cover some issues that we've been noticing over the last year in regards to Microsoft Windows Update, primarily on Windows 10. Now, I don't have an actual video to show you or a live demo just because these things are so sporadic that I cannot actually capture it very well, it seems. That's why it's taken a while to get this done, but in the end, we will go ahead and be able to present you with enough information to understand what may be happening. So here's some of the stuff that we may see from time to time. As you can see, the printer is showing up as offline. Now I can tell you that I had already verified that the printer was online and that it would print. I looked at the router and I looked at the actual printer. Everything was fine there. Other machines could access this printer, just this one machine could not. The printer cannot be accessed to the web interface nor to be able to print. There was also pop-up stating that there was no internet access. However, if you actually look at the little item right here, this wireless item, it does say that it is online, but it cannot access anything. So of course I'm looking at it going, what in the world is going on? Took a little bit of time, but then I realized that on the next page here, when you click on start, it's actually a right click, and you go up to shut down and sign out, it says update and restart. Now what that means to you is that Windows has installed updates, and to finish the installation, a reboot of the computer needs to be done. This may not always show up in here. On the last slide I'll give you a way to go ahead and look at it in a different way to see if it's actually there. So now I want to go ahead and show you in another way. This is another interface. This is after the installation of the Windows Update, which by the way took about 45 minutes. And now you can see here that the printer is showing online and low toner. That means there is a full communication with it. Now when I try to go to the web interface through the Microsoft Windows 10 object, I can get right to it. You can see the printer, it'll access, and it did print. Now some of the issues are not tied just to printers. They are primarily a network communication issue. And normally it has to do with some type of authentication. I won't go into too much detail as this video is primarily for users, not technicians. So some of the things you might see: intermittent share access, which means you may be able to get to some shares, but not others. Maybe they're both on the same machine, maybe they're not. Maybe you can print to some actual printers on the network and not others. It's very sporadic, and it is hard to say how to truly troubleshoot this, but I wanted to put out a video that would give you at least some visual of what to look for, in hopes it will save you a trip to the technician, the cost of that, and so forth. Now another thing you may not be able to get to is some websites, or maybe you may be unable to even browse the internet. So the website access is going to be the challenge to determine, is it your computer, is it Windows Update, is it your internet service, and so forth. if we were to go back and look at the first slide again, that I pointed out that the laptop that I was on actually had an icon that said there was internet access, but it could not access it. That means it's being blocked by something else. In this case, Windows Update. Now, of course, the update option may not show up in your start menu, as I mentioned earlier. So I wanted to go ahead and cover a way to where you can go look directly at the object that will show you if there's any Windows updates that need to be done. Now, I apologize, before I started this video I did not take a snapshot of that to be able to show it to you. However, I wanted to go ahead and show you how to get to it. So in Windows 10, it's pretty simple. You click on the Start menu. Do not click anywhere else. Don't even click in this search box, because it creates a different search in Windows 10 1709. All you do is click on Start and start typing. It will put the information in that little box. When you type the words Windows Update, at the top of the screen you should see Windows Update Settings. When you click on that, it'll take you over to the interface that shows you what's going on with the Windows Update. Now, of course, it may be showing it's downloading. It may show that a restart has been scheduled or required, or it may say that your system is up to date. So these are quick and easy processes and steps that you can continue to use your system if it's only a Windows Update issue. Like I said earlier in the video, the updates have been causing issues like this for the entire year of 2017, and it has continued into 2018. The issues seem to be getting closer and closer together and having more issues with other aspects of the actual systems. I'm going to conclude this video at this time, and I will be putting out additional ones moving forward. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the future.